So like my house was like broken into. So my last landlord was like, "Oh, whoa, who's this?"
Okay, so hey y'all. I said I wasn't gonna talk about this again, but I'm here. My issue is I decided not to check all the press tour videos. However, I watched a couple of these clips, and then I just finished listening to a 3.5 hour Neek at Night interview with her. This clip, she's talking about um, her place being broken into. That was never mentioned in the long video for Neek at Night. I commend Neek at Night because she just let her talk. And the more and more she talked, she just rambled about a lot of things. She would stop her to get clarification, but a lot of times, even with getting clarification, she was still left confused, as I was too. Now, on the Neek at Night interview, she said that there was a fire at her place. Her story had changed. She said on Neek at Night show, she said that she had a fire and it was not her fault. It was something due to the people working on doing some siding or something at the man's house, and that was the reason for the incident. Now, if you go back and look at this clip, she basically says that there was a break in and she wasn't able to get her deposit back to be able to use to move into another place. And which one is it? Okay, we move past that. It was just so much that went on, and it's so many moving pieces. And I knew that at some point in time, the story would continue to change, and there would be various variations of what actually happened. And I can honestly say, when you experience a heavy level of trauma, this is some of the things that kind of happen to people. And okay, she's 27. I'm gonna give her that. This is the kicker. The video went viral. She claimed that that wasn't her intention. I'm having an issue with that. Now we go back to the Nick at Night video. In that video, she talks about how um, CPS did not actually physically take any type of custody of her child. You heard me right. So basically, she was talking about on Friday, before she left that office, she never left them children. And then the person was like, well, look, we're going to give you some time to figure this out on your own because clearly you love your children and you're not, you know, whatever, right? So at some point in time, somebody that she knew from, some people she knew from her past reached out that I guess she knew and trust that was, I guess, not immediate family, but you know how you had them friends and whatever. Okay, we on it. So basically, during that interview, she says her kids are in 3 different homes. This is because the other people have their own families, and it's much easier to be able to accommodate her situation while they don't disrupt their lives. Okay, so in that interview, she talked about, okay, well, realistically, the court don't open till Monday, so they wouldn't have been able to do nothing, and everything was basically resolved over the weekend. So you didn't even need a safety plan. So this is the new wave, the new trend for people to get attention by using CPS in their content. What I can say is I'm glad that she did not actually take them there, and I'm glad that they never went into the system, and that the people that she did talk to seeing that it was more of a cry for help and assistance with them versus what they're used to dealing with on a regular basis. But what's interesting is she went live while she was in the office. She said the reason for doing that was to have a witness just in case they try to use what she said against her and her reasoning for leaving them there. I can get that. However, on the other hand, girl, why you ain't dial us up and put us back up on the live showing us that they never stayed and that you made other arrangements and plans? No. She rolled that narrative out. She didn't care what people said about her. She was trying to collect her bag. She was trying to make contacts. And she was going to ride this viral wave. I am thankful that I did go and watch that video because I would have been one of those people actually thinking that the children was down there with the people, but they're not even in state's custody. They're actually with people she know, but she's still using the word foster care, which is very deceiving because you basically said that they are with people you know and you have full custody of them. Anyway, I'm sick of this, y'all. I'll call y'all later.